Hello there, how are you doing on this day? Thank you so much for joining me on this episode and a very warm welcome. It's Brian and this is our new channel and we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So for those of you who haven't subscribed, kindly make sure to do so and let's continue growing this new channel, right? So today we're going to discuss Prince Harry and Meghan responding to the UK media and their fantasies about Meghan and the kids visiting the UK in July for the 1 year to Invictus Games. And then we're also going to discuss what King Charles has said concerning Prince Harry's Invictus Games, which is, well, according to what I read, King Charles is basically trying to bring himself closer to Prince Harry right now. So stay tuned as we discuss this entire thing. Now, in the beginning of this year, the UK media was spreading a lot of lies and they actually made it look like facts. So what they were saying is that Prince Harry, Meghan, and probably the kids will be coming to Birmingham in July of this year. That is for the 1 year to Invictus Games. And they seemed pretty convinced. In fact, let me just show you a couple of headlines which were written concerning this story. First is this one from The Sun saying, "Let's make a date. Meghan Markle set to return to Britain with Harry for first time in 4 years this summer as couple promote Invictus." They seem very sure about it. And then we also had LBC saying, "Meghan to make first UK visit in 4 years as she joins Harry at Invictus." Then we also have Hello Magazine saying, "Will Meghan Markle finally return to the UK this summer alongside Prince Harry?" Then page 6, "Why Meghan Markle could return to the UK for first time in 4 years this summer." Then Sky News 2, "She would come back. Key development fuels claims Meghan Markle could return to the UK in July after 4 years away." Then Marie Claire, "Why Meghan Markle is set to return to the UK after 4 years." All of them seemed very convinced. It seems like they were so sure that Meghan is actually going to be going to the UK this coming July, because that is basically how the UK media operate. They come up with a story. In fact, just one outlet creates a false story and then the rest of them report it as fact. And that is exactly what they did here. Well, today, Prince Harry and Meghan's spokesperson has released a statement saying that is absolutely false. So this comes from GB News and the headline of the piece actually read, "Prince Harry set to return to the UK next month amid ministers' 26 million pledge." Well, 26 million pound pledge. And this is what they say in the piece, that a spokesman for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex stated, quoting, "There is no change in the security situation as far as we are aware." Continuing, "We wouldn't comment on meetings with the Duke's family. Harry had hoped to bring Meghan and their children on the trip, which would mark the Duchess of Sussex's first return to Britain since Queen Elizabeth's funeral in September 2022. So basically, they are saying Meghan and the kids are not coming to the UK, even though that was Prince Harry's wish. But because the security thing hasn't been sorted, then that is not going to happen. We know that Prince Harry's priority is his family. He loves Meghan and the kids so much. And obviously, we wouldn't want anything to happen to them. And coming to the UK without security is obviously a very huge risk, even for Prince Harry himself. Remember, when he came to the UK when he came to the UK last year for the World Child Awards, the UK didn't give him security. The UK government didn't give Prince Harry security. And it was up to Met Police themselves to decide whether they were going to protect Prince Harry or not. And they decided to actually protect him because they thought he was at a very high security risk, like he was running a high security risk. So that decision didn't come from the royal family or the UK government. It basically came from Met Police themselves. So if the Met Police themselves can see that the Sussexes are actually at a high security risk, then why doesn't the royal family see the same, or the UK, or the UK government? But again, we just know this whole thing is up to King Charles. Like, That is no secret at all. Prince Harry has told us over and over again that if his father wanted him and the kids and Meghan to get security, then they would. But he is obviously behind this entire thing, making sure that Harry doesn't get the security that he needs. And then you'll also see King Charles running around saying how he misses the kids, how he wishes he had seen them, how he is such a sad grandfather and such a sad father because he hasn't seen Archie and Lilibet or Prince Harry for some time now. And honestly, it's just totally hypocritical. The man should just learn to shut up because clearly he wants nothing to do with that family. And the spokesperson also saying we wouldn't comment on meetings with the Duke's family is a very valid point. This obviously nullifies all the articles that the UK media were going to publish and those that they have already published, saying that Prince Harry might go to the palace and meet King Charles or Prince William, or if there is going to be a possible reconciliation or a meeting. So they have made it very clear that that is not going to happen. Now let's go to the story about King Charles. So apparently King Charles has also been talking to the media, saying some things about Prince Harry's Invictus Games. And honestly, this reeks of desperation according to me. So first of all, let me take you through what he said before we analyze this together. According to one article written by the Mirror, this is what they say, and I'm just going to quote it. So they say, next month, he is expected to return to the UK to attend a one-year-to-go event for next year's Birmingham event. Reports have speculated on whether any members of the royal family will attend the event and what the king thinks of it. Now, a source close to the monarch has reportedly revealed his true thoughts on Prince Harry's passion project. Well, saying that a close person to King Charles obviously means it's King Charles himself. So this is what they say, that according to the Daily Mail, the king is, quote-unquote, keen to show his support for the Invictus Games. And a friend of King Charles said, quoting again, like the rest of the royal family, His Majesty believes that Invictus is a very worthy cause. So adding, he hopes that the games will be a big success for Birmingham next year and is aware that a lot of taxpayers' money has been spent on it. Wow, so King Charles now wants us to believe that he truly cares about the Invictus Games. He sees the impact that the games has had on these veterans and he knows that this is very much impactful. Like, how hypocritical. If you remember very well, the royal family, actually, ever since Prince Harry left the UK, have never acknowledged veterans. Let's just be honest. King Charles, Prince William, like all of those people have never really acknowledged the UK veterans. The only person who's been fighting for the veterans is Prince Harry. Even when Trump literally insulted the UK veterans, Prince Harry is the only one who stood and said, this is wrong. I didn't hear King Charles say the same or Prince William say the same. So this is obviously just a fake statement coming from King Charles. And I think he just wants to cozy himself to Prince Harry so that people can probably forget all the things that this man has not done for these veterans, because King Charles is the king, right? Like, he should be on the forefront supporting these veterans, but it's something that he hasn't done all of this time, and now he wants to take advantage of the fact that these games are going to be happening in Birmingham next year, and he pretends as though he truly supports these veterans and he supports Prince Harry and all of those things. But honestly, I don't buy his story. At least if it was someone else, then I would say this is genuine. But for King Charles, no. I don't believe this is genuine at all. He doesn't care about the veterans, neither does he care about Prince Harry or anything that comes with it. And again, him saying that he hopes this is going to be a huge success. Like, come on, these are the same people who've been jealous about Prince Harry's projects this entire time. So now you want to tell me that they truly wish that these games are going to be a huge success? Well, honestly, I don't believe that. And again, they've been part of these train that has been trying to attack Prince Harry the entire time. We've seen the UK media say the worst things about Prince Harry and the Invictus Games, but we've never had people like King Charles actually defend them. We've never had King Charles release a statement saying that this is awful. He just continues with his work as normal, pretending as though all of these attacks aren't happening on the Invictus Games and even on Prince Harry. So, no, I don't believe that he actually wishes them well. In fact, I think they would actually prefer that the Invictus Games was for them and not for Prince Harry. But Prince Harry is the only one who cares about these veterans. He is the only one who cares about the Invictus Games and everything that is happening there. And he's literally poured his whole heart into this project. And that is why it has made it this far. That is why it's become so successful. And honestly, I'm just glad that Meghan and the kids won't be coming to the UK, even though it's sad, right? Like, it is sad because Prince Harry obviously would wish for them to come, at least to see their country, to see the UK where Prince Harry was brought up in and even experience life there. But King Charles has obviously made that impossible. So all of these statements about him caring about the veterans or the Invictus Games is just completely fake, according to me. And I believe he also wants to attach himself to these games just so that when it comes to next year and the games obviously becomes a very huge success, he'll say, look, at least I said something about it. At least I showed my support towards the games and Prince Harry. That is what King Charles is doing here. But come next year when the games are over and everything goes according to plan, we'll always remember everything that this man has actually done, not the things that he has said. So yeah, that is it from me today, but I'd love to hear what you have to say concerning this story. Then I'll see you on the next episode, and I hope you have a lovely day ahead. Goodbye.